it's to actually make pugs viable, and anything where you have to really come up with a well organized group with selection. That's
viable. Ridiculous even to think about.
What I really don't like about the patch changes is that the people who were really good before, they will still be really good after that. They'll adapt. That's not the problem.
Adapt. They're gonna thrive.
Yeah. I got had a go at in a guild chat telling people to just adapt to the changes in the new patch, like everyone did after Morrowind and shit, and everyone got so pissed at me. I got called an elitist bastard because I said to people to just adapt.
Yeah, they always do. I mean, they do.
Yeah. And they don't just adapt; they like do even more damage after they are nerfed to the
Can
hell.
anyone else remember how much people cried after Morrowind announced the complete removal of sustain from CP?
Yeah, but what I really don't like is that the people who will really suffer are those who've just about started doing veteran trials.
Yeah, that's
like
for sure.
the people who are now on, let's say, 25k damage and are kind of just working up their ways into veteran trials, and that's just sad because if you take out the middle, it's just like the discrepancy.
I thought they wanted to close the skill gap between the top end and lower end.
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
Game.
Because then like the gap.
Yeah. I think the other thing is, look, there's one thing for there's a certain number of people who just complain and whine about everything.
Yeah.
However, there's also the premise that actually, for some games you actually get developers who listen to feedback and who work with the community, and generally that's a much better thing and produces a better game and produces happier communities with people playing it. Whereas if you just say everybody should adapt, everybody just play without ever questioning our lords and masters and stuff, a lot of people will get fairly annoyed at that fairly quickly.
I think generally, if you see the developers or moderators or any kind of staff members are playing the game themselves quite seriously, then the game's going to have much more dedication from them.
Yeah.
Are you going to TP to us? Because we're waiting at the boss.
I am now. Sorry, I didn't realize you were on. Then that was just casually trying to find a really annoying portal in Marble 2.
I do think. I mean, at this level, if he does the same thing, if Roble actually just seems to ignore all the reps a second time, I think that's going to produce a big backlash against Roble. Because I suspect the fact that there was such a delay before the notes were released, because Gina Bruno said originally they were going to be released that same afternoon, and then it took a whole extra day before they were released. I suspect that was Roble being called into head office and a conversation being had.
The word dickhead being thrown around a lot, I imagine.
Well, I think it was probably more likely if you lose us a whole load of people, your contract will not be renewed. I suspect something like that happened.
Fair enough. I'm here, sorry. Fucking portals are a pain in the ass.
I'm sorry.
Who's going down and doing stuff, by the way?
Excuse me.
Well, if you ask me nicely, I'll do it.
Okay, Frost Purple Calteran.
Please, can I have some more?
Okay.
Kinky.
I think it was more the case of why did you create this system when you're just going to ignore them? Because you've picked basically some of the most vocal members of the community who are also respected members of the community. Yeah, it's not going to go well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think if they ignore the reps again, I wouldn't be surprised to see Leofa quit the game again.
Who?
Leofa.
Oh, he threatened to quit the game?
He quit the game for a while before, or rather took a break. But it's definitely in his wheelhouse to just say goodbye to the game forever.
Jeez. Yeah, that would hurt them quite a bit. He's like one of the most respected members of community in general.
He's one of the OG tanks, honestly.
Yeah, he is.
One of the early theory crafting tanks, which is...
Just need a minute.
You know, I'm certainly very glad that stuff has actually been listened to, not just from the fact that it changes the game, but I'm glad that there is a feedback mechanism where they are starting to listen, because I think that's just a really important point about respecting the players, basically.
I'd like to see him optimise the game a bit more.
The trouble is, I understand that is for them very, very difficult, because loads of people have different ideas of what optimizing the game means.
Actually, cleaning up the code would be one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, making it actually work would be great, but I understand that is difficult. That they are trying. It's they're a bit incompetent, and you have to accept a certain level of incompetence.
Have I told you what a guy called Paulington found out when he was doing his data mining?
Oh yeah.
A whole load of stuff was just linked really in strange ways, and therefore when they mix up one thing, it changes an entire different part of the game.
Without really making sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, someone told me a month or two ago, I don't know if it's true, but they said that this game is running on World of Warcraft's old servers, because when they was buying new servers, ESO bought them old servers to run this game on. I don't know if it's true though.
I mean, World of Warcraft servers were huge, so you could upgrade the server.
Are you main tanking it?
Do you want to go? Do you want to go down, or do you want to main tank?
I mean, I'm just asking because of Evan.
You go down. Just keep Evan. It doesn't matter. If we die on normal, then we're not going to learn the mechanics for that.
Rip. Sorry, guys.
What I would like to do is, same as they've done with like Great Champions that we've been playing, is that they've ruined the FPS, like massively.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't see how they can do it.
Lost. Do you want people stacking on the right of the boss's tail?
I want people. No, actually, I want them slightly on the left and drop the ice on the right.
Okay, yeah. Okay, stack on the left of the boss's tail and drop ice on the right. Is that?
So when the ice,
the
whole frost countdown is at 2 seconds, you move over.
Yeah. And when the mini boss is up, kill it in the middle.
Really, not stacking it on boss?
Well, stack on the boss while you're downstairs. We don't want to push it towards the second spawn too quickly.
I guess this is where third tank would actually be useful, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. I'm going to take the spiders.
Okay.
No, forgot about that. Post.
Oh.
And this glowy thing here is the Olorine circle. Take it.
I'll run first.
Okay.
Oops, I lost.
Actually, I don't know why I'm horning. We don't want to do this too quickly.
That's what she said.
Someone had to say it, didn't they?
So here, slightly to the left of the tail. And now stay in fire in.
Kill the orbs.
Apart from the person who is being followed, that person actually shouldn't be in the group at all.
Right. Focus down the mini boss and kill the orbs.
Out. Get out.
Portal. Taking Soria.
Have a farewell thorn.
Switch boss.
Yeah, no, sorry, I did on like 0 and it didn't. Oh, get up.
Rip off.
Okay, I'm down.
No.
Ooh.
Get the spears.
The platform. Good. we need more spears down here, please, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more.
There's another one. Gordon.
Going on.
I have Syria.
Oh, you have Surya. Okay, that's why I lost her. Oh, that's not. Get the dead up, please.
Okay, first priority are the small purple bubbles. They're more important than resin, than anything, than mini-boss.
Yep.
Because people keep running into them. And the person who has the kiting stuff,
Portal.
they don't stack on the fire.
Unless they have.
Unless they have the fire, yeah. And then they have to call it because they have to run into the stack through the last second.
Get the dead, please. Get the spears. Okay, kill orbs. No, good. Interrupt that, please. Interrupt that, please. Where's Reliquan now?
Oh, I can't get out of it.
It's on me.
Okay, Reliquan's on you. Cool.
Where is...
Creeper. Yeah, Reliquan tends to jump around, so you might
Kill orbs.
That close to the...
One.
Yeah.
That's not stack. That's
That is, yeah.
anything but stack.
Sorry. Portal.
Yeah, take Relican.
On me. Should be on me. Is he dead?
Yeah, we killed the mini boss.
Okay. Kill the orbs. Kill the orbs.
Orbs first. And no running into them. There is an achievement for that, but... Yeah.
Okay.
Spear.
Someone take the eyes.
2 spears up. Please get them.
I'll get them.
Shit, I got knocked downstairs.
Yeah, and I died.
You need me to go down.
So one question: when you are doing the thing down, how do you know which platform do you have to move on?
Oh, I think we're done. No.
Yep, you don't. You don't. You can take any of the platforms.
Needs to pick up the eyes.
I have the eyes.
Everyone needs to pick up the eyes if it's
I don't.
going around.
Someone's got volcanic overload.
My hunt.
That would be me, sorry.
Focus dangle on my, please.
One.
Kill orbs.
Oh, I thought it's a Maja. This, take.
He's still on me. She's still on me.
You can take Glanway.
Yep, Glenway should be on me. Yep.
So how do I know which platform is safe in the Shadow Realm?
They're all safe.
They all
No,
say
they are not.
Yes.
They are.
Yes, they are.
Ice, ice, ice.
Baby.
I mean, for every plus boss, there is one less platform to hide on.
No.
Yeah. Well, so you need to actually find the one that's
Yeah, is there any indication like
no,
written on it?
No, you need some kind of
spear,
speed buff, something to get across, because otherwise it'll kill you. It's just too far. Guys, can you please come back to the boss? It's like, where are you even?
Yep.
Please take the orbs.
Pick up the ice.
Yeah, I'm picking it up. Dropping ice.
We're going to execute.
Yeah.
For us, if you play melee tank, I'll kite the crushing. That doesn't mean taunt it for us.
Oh, sorry.
That means you play melee, I'm kiting with aggro.
Okay, this is not how this works, but...
Yeah, it's not.
You don't
Maybe we should actually do this again.
Yeah.
Because there's some things that we really need to sort out.
And...
Okay. For execute, we need 2 teams. Team 1 and 2.
Never have I seen such a resounding victory.
Then we need this.
Shall sing of this day.
Finally, my flame burns once more.
I feel my power gain as well.
I wouldn't say no to the Sororia's breaches, actually.
Though I can't say the same.
Coco, give me that.
I'll trade it for the belt.
Sure.
Oh, I'm looking for anything relevant.
Together, there's nothing we can't do.
Hopefully divines if you got it. Yeah, sorry, who wants my my breaches?
I wouldn't say no, but if anybody... I've got infused already, so if anybody else needs them, this is just for a second set.
Whoa, Olarim Arresta.
Maybe we got bankrupt.
Anyone need my breaches?
I'm bankrupt now.
Thanks.
So, you were saying it was mess, honestly.
Yeah, that was...
It was bad.
That was really bad, actually. Sorry, but that was...
No, it's quite... I think.
That was very
really
messy.
been in much, have we? I think I've got
Maybe
a
not.
ring. Yeah, I've got a purple ring.
I got a purple Alarim necklace.
Right. Linda, come over to me, darling. Yeah.
I got the ring already.
Oh, okay. So
I'm gonna port out and reset the dungeon.
Linda, trenger du restrom? Ja, kom.
I mean,
yeah.
I kind of want to just chill. My computer's starting to have a bit of a frame rate issue.
Yeah, just reset the thing, Coco. And I think, I honestly think that we should get third tank just to simulate this prop.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Like
I'm gonna log out and change to, because you want me as a Nightblade for this rather than a Sork, don't you?
You just want to get the coffer.
Well, that too.
Yeah, of course. Do you need me to swap to my mag sword by any chance?
That would make more sense because you're on a stamina right now, and stamina gets shat on a little bit.
But you do want me in general on our magic sword for this, don't you?
Mag blade probably for this.
Oh, sorry, mag blade, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll swap to that.
Or maybe next patch have a couple of mag plas as well.
Yeah, I've got the mag pla, not as ready as mag blade.
Let the cat fight those monsters.
So swap to buy this character.
Yep. Right, so I'm kicking Kalteran, I'm kicking Sap Fox, and I'm kicking Slactor.
I'm leaving.
And Dante.
So now while we're waiting, I was down there, so I don't know what really happened, so I cannot comment. But what was actually happening up there?
Okay. Well, I guess we didn't quite explain that much, so can't really be blamed. The group ran around. So if there's a mini boss and you're not stacking on Zamaja, you stack between Zamaja and the mini boss, like still in one very, very tight group. Not kind of spread out to stand around the room at maximum range of the mini boss or something. I don't actually know kind of positioning that was. Anyway, so that's like, so you have two positions that you move to, and either you're at the tail of Zamaja or you're in between Zamaja and the mini boss. The mini boss should be slightly left or right to the portal depending on where the group is.
Yeah.
So that the people synergizing portal can still go in there without like standing right in the mini boss. Most of them have some kind of direct AoE around them. That's for position. The eyes, everyone needs to pick up the eyes. I know that it's usually the healers take the eyes if they can, but this trial is fairly hard on the healers already, so if there's a DD that can take the eyes, do it. The closest person to the eyes takes it. If you see the eyes, you take it. And
you are.
Yeah, the eyes was just kind of running around most of the time.
I will admit that probably a couple of times it was just in the middle of nowhere. That was me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who it was. It really doesn't matter who it was. I think like most of us weren't really picking it up properly. And this,
like
I'm not saying this to blame anyone. I mean, we didn't quite explain.
No, I know that. I'm just pointing out. Don't worry, it was me being stupid.
That's
the member
fine.
here who's not really in the core group for it. It was me being stupid.
Don't worry about it. It's like that's not a mistake that only.
No, I'm not worried. I just like admitting I'm stupid.
We know.
And I don't think you're stupid. That's a mistake that literally people who've been in there for 6 months are still doing.
I haven't been in there for 6 months. Does that count?
Yeah, I've seen people who've been in there for 6 months and they're still doing it. Those people I'd really like to, I don't know, put on healing.
When you've got the cold, drop it on the tank. Got it.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to cuddle because I'm cold.
Group is even more funny. Yeah. Anyway.
2 seconds AFK. I'll people relog.
Anyway, so that's positioning, because then if you have the fire, you're already stacked. No one really needs to move. Then usually you have an appointed kiter, someone who runs around in the back of the group and fights at maximum range, which means the group needs to be closer than that person, because otherwise they can't do damage. And that person actually should usually get the kiting, the purple thingy and the AoE that you need to run away of. If you keep that in the group on veteran, it'll kill the whole group pretty much instantly. First tick and they're dead. So if you have that circle growing around you, roll dodge out of the group and then run.
Also take the orbs a bit more serious. It's not like they, even though they're far away from you, they jump to you after a certain time, so it's not the...
Yeah, the priorities. The priorities is tiny orbs first. I think they're called malicious spheres. Yes, I think, yeah?
Yep, yeah.
Malicious spheres. Okay. Excuse my pronunciation, it's crap. Anyway, so those little purple balls, bubbles, whatever, they are like the most problematic thing in the whole, because if they hit a person, they explode outwards, people get stunned, people get killed. So whenever those orbs come, and you can get raid notifier to tell you when they come, those are first priority. At maximum range, you just turn around, you kill all the orbs you see. No attacking the boss, no rezzing, no attacking ads, no attacking the mini boss until those are all dead.
Yeah, there's no chilling even though they're far away. Because
yeah,
they will jump on you.
Also, sometimes they spawn in the group, and that's really, really bad. Or when the tank is kiting, they sometimes spawn in the tank. That's also something that kills the group. Those orbs need to die first. And then next is creepers. Creepers is second priority. Creepers have to die faster than people get rest. On veteran, rezzing is a bit hard anyway because the corpses get shades and you need to kill the shade first before you can even rest someone. Which is why once you're dead, you'll be dead for a minute. So don't die.
Yep.
If you want to keep your DPS, don't die. Seriously.
Problem, I can't go without dying and also can't do DPS. What do I do?
Your shield.
Sit in a corner and cry.
Got it.
He does that often.
Yes, I do.
Ask
if I'm not playing a healer or a tank, I'm usually in a corner crying somewhere.
Yeah, ask Corsair for how to shield.
How does one Nightblade?
He knows what kind of shielding setup you need. Anyway, so it's not a DPS race. It's bad if you have to go down too many times, but actually you can do pretty much all the mechanics very, very slowly if you want to, and do that on like minimum damage. Because the mini bosses appear after time. It's really only downstairs that needs to be done fairly fast. So if you have good people downstairs killing the, like usually dropping an ultimate on the first crystal and moving onto the second directly, while the Destro ult kills the first crystal. That means that at least 2 out of 3 orbs or spears should be upstairs by the time they have to go onto the balconies for the first time. That's like in a perfect group, all spears are there before they have to go up on the balconies. So you kind of have to look, like when you come downstairs, you have to look like where's the other DD? Which crystal did they drop their ult on? And you really only drop your ult downstairs as someone who's doing downstairs damage. So no Master Architect on those people. Yeah, what else? Moon Dancer might actually be the stronger set than Zeroria. At least for like overall group performance. Not because like the damage might be slightly less, but your movement will be better because you don't worry about your Zeroria circle.
And especially next patch when Magblade will actually get some nerfs to sustain, even proccing.
Oh yeah.
That's when this character becomes a healer or a mule.
Well, I'd have to say, whoever goes to the back room, you won't get any synergies, so pointless wearing Moondancer if you're in the Shadow Realm.
Actually, everyone will be going to Corsair to get his heavy attack rotation for Magblades. Because you absolutely, like, we've been testing it on a PTS, and I'm playing Magblade sometimes, and it's impossible. You need a heavy attack around every 10 seconds. So
yeah, so really like side by side. Man, they cannot sustain anymore, can they?
No, not really. It's like you can adjust your rotation in a way that you switch out 2 spammer builds for heavy attack, and then it's still fairly smooth. But yeah, it's hard.
I'd
sustain without heavy attack.
Back.
I'd rather have one recovery Griffon Ring and Magic Absorb
Is the trial reset, by the way?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. And who's missing an invite?
Me.
Do I have time to go turn this quest in real quick and I'll tell him, or should I jump back into the trial?
Jump back in.
Okay.
Oh, and on execute, we need to actually sort the people into 2 groups.
Yep.
Because that was the problem just now, because both healers were on the right and the whole group was on the left, and the tank was like, I think the Marshal was kind of turning in circles. That was quite interesting.
Well, the 2 groups is only necessary if you do the fire boss. So if we're only doing +1, we won't be doing the fire boss.
Yeah, but there's the other thing is, even if you don't do the fire boss, you still want to be in 2 groups, because you get these AoE circles, and they target people, and it's a lot easier on the healers if not all the circles stack.
That sounds fair enough.
And with 2, yeah, then tanking that, tanking the shadow boss, the shadow Zamaja, you should be on range, like you should range taunt her.
Yeah. The reason she was turning was, I think, because Frost taunted her a couple of times.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't get that. Like the optimum would be that the original boss and the shadow boss look at each other. The tank spotting the shadow boss is kind of at, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 meters distance, so that the healers can still reach, but the debuff doesn't reach him.
Yep. I'm just used to pointing Zamaja away from the shadow, so that's why I just defaulted to that. Pointed towards the shadow, that's fine. Oh wait, Slactor's main tanky anyway now this time.
Yeah. So we are alternating groups, right, Coco?
No, if you just go down, I'll handle the mini.
Okay, that works with me.
So are we sorting out left versus right groups?
Yeah, I'll heal left.
We've got 2 convenient lampposts to go and walk to, so I'll go to the left.
Also, for the sake of learning, I would suggest that when we push the boss to like 75%, when the mini spawns, people use just light attacks and spammables or something like that, because I see that people are just overly concerned with DPS. We're actually learning here, so just focus on doing stuff and not focus on DPS.
I'm here for a good time, like I told you. I'm here to give Coco Hoarfrost because I want to cuddle because I'm cold.
It doesn't really matter to a tank.
Yeah.
Exactly, which is why I'm going to come give you a cuddle.
I think for main tank it actually matters because you have to be quick on the...
For the main tank, if the main tank gets the Hoarfrost on veteran, it's a wipe.
I think if we are trying to do this,
no offense, but
we could do it as close as possible to actually how we would do it. That's probably actually, because I think Lost is being very kind with teaching us. I think if we can listen, that's probably helpful.
Yep.
Probably.
Okay.
I'm not messing around, but I am listening, I promise.
Okay, left group. So far it's Lost, Caltera, and Hale. So Dante, can you go left as well?
Yep.
Go to left. Stack on the lamppost.
Yeah,
lamppost. Dante, look left.
No, I'm looking. There you go.
Come on, okay. Come on.
The right side is Erica, Purple, Linda, who am I missing? Sat Fox, and Flinton. So it'll be 5 on the right, 4 on the left.
Yeah.
So what's with this left and right thing then?
No, execute. So there are several things.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah, got yeah.
That's
Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah. Well,
those left and right groups have second purpose, because the small bubbles, the malicious spheres that spawn, each group is responsible for their side. So the line where the halves kind of cut go through the 2 bosses, and all the small bubbles on the left side have to be killed by people on the left side, small bubbles on the right side.
Same with creepers? Or...
What?
What's the deal with creepers?
Creepers, same. Only the left group focuses on the creepers of the left side. Only the right group focuses on creepers on the right side. If the creeper appears behind the original boss or behind the group, everyone focuses.
Okay.
Like mini mages in AA.
Do we just take it from to the other side then, or do we just if we get it on us?
This is just during execute, and you stand like it has these disgusting little frog legs, right? And you kind of stand right behind the knee part, so a bit further front than
the
actual
but
boss.
the frost though, do we pass that to the other side then?
No. The frost, you roll rush out of the group and drop it there.
Oh, okay.
And then the next person takes it up from there, because on veteran, if you drop it, it's kind of like an explosion, and it takes about 7k damage to everyone standing there, and that's 2-3 people dead in execute each time you drop the whole frost in the group.
Okay.
Because 7-8k is quite a lot for DD.
But before execute, then we're gonna have it on the left side of tail and drop it on the right side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Liqtech, you...
over at 2 seconds.
And final question, if we were going to do this as a simulation of veteran, do we want to just have one group going down to the Shadow Realm, or do we want to have...
Send one group, I think, because Shadow Realm can't really practice.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so quick. So much.
You can only practice surviving, because we need to locate the...
You can't even really practice surviving. I mean, in normal, you can take a hit from the huge expanding circle, and it doesn't matter.
Yes,
what it means is practice getting to the portal in time.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say it's good. Yeah.
So try and reveal all 3 spears before the first burst.
Sure.
And then get up, then pick them up and return them to the spears, to the drop-off. So it gives the upstairs group the time of the expansion and burst to find the spears, send them.
Okay.
And then you just take each orb to the nearest drop-off.
Then second thing is, who is going to be dedicated kiter for?
Yeah. Sorry. We need a kiter. We really need a kiter.
Okay.
Kiting the
should be someone from the right. No, it doesn't really matter who it is.
Well, if we've got 3 tanks, isn't it normally one of the tanks who do?
No, that's usually actually
during
one of the
execute.
healers.
Yes.
Yeah.
During execute, yes. Actually, usually kiting is done by one of the healers. That should be the one who's not wearing a close range set. So I'm wearing mending. I would usually be melee healer, but I can do the kiting for now.
Just if you wouldn't mind doing it for now, as
I don't mind.
Mending isn't going to make much difference in normal.
No, not at all. That's why I can do the kiting.
Froz in execute, can you please be a kiting tank?
Yes.
Liqtech main tank, so you're kiting, etc., and I'll be the melee tank.
You can, Liqtech, you can actually stand close to what's called Zamaja's actual dying body, so you can heavy attack for resources there. Just keep her taunted and her around.
Yeah, I should probably try and run in a little bit to drop a blockade.
Don't bother. I'm going to have my blockade up.
Okay, cool.
And the off tanks will always be wearing Trog's Pact.
Yep, and just range taunting and kiting the wind.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And surviving nocturnal flavor. Granted, it won't be an issue here.
And also, on a perfect world, if you don't lose a tank on a tank dice, I don't have to take over the mini bosses, right? If you two are alive, you will swap it between you guys. The mini bosses. Yeah.
The mini bosses will be constantly in the center. I'll be, as far as it's going down, I'll be focusing on keeping the mini boss center and chaining of the rads in, etc.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's give it a go.
Let's go.
I have left spider.
Yep.
Okay, right spider. For some reason I didn't talk.
Ah, I took don't as well.
Okay. Okay, on 75%, I guess we are like slowing with DPS.
Yeah. My horn first.
Okay.
Spheres.
Focus the spheres.
Who's got the kite?
Oh, up there.
I have one. The winting.
And I crash. Perfect.
Crushing darkness.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs then. You're gonna have to take the ad when I'm down.
Okay.
Ad is up.
Taunting.
Oh.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Someone takes the
Awful.
eye.
Okay, now only light attacks are allowed, I think. Right?
Yep. Okay, reveal the sphere.
Spheres. Focus the spheres.
Okay, hide. One person failed it.
Don't run away with the fire.
Ah, great. Guys, I have got like 5k ping, 6k ping.
Yeah, same thing happened to me actually. That's why I crashed the game.
There's still a small
Spears
bubble.
over by me, count.
There's still a small bubble. Act.
Did you take the mini boss?
I will do in 2 seconds. Froz, are you back?
Yeah, I'm low too.
Right, mini boss is mine.
But I've heard that there are instances when...
Remember, between the main boss and the mini boss, to see where the next position is,
Yep.
stand between... Because Healing Springs is only 10 meters.
Cal, you need to stack 'em, mate. Same with Linda.
Yep, and there's the DC.
Right. Stack on the roaring flat. Froz, are you ready to go down?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you gotta take it, Selector.
I'm not ready to go down either because I've just DC'd. So
Okay, Linda, come down with us, please.
Focus the small bubbles.
Hide.
Whoever got the kite, don't stand in the group. One of you doesn't know what the kiting is, I think.
Nocturnal
Yeah, I have
sleep,
it every single
really.
time on this attack.
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, story is back on me.
Stay there.
Okay.
Oh, what's happening?
People are supposed to stack between...
Orbs. If you've got the kite, if you've been targeted by crushing darkness, get out of the group.
Purple, you have the kite.
Yeah.
And if you, like, you need to be closer to the boss.
You can rest me.
I've got you for us.
Okay. I can go in portal now.
Okay.
So can I, going down?
Waiting for boss spawn. Orbs.
Focus the bubbles.
I'm holding Reliquin here. Beer up.
We have a new position of boss and go between.
One person failed the...
I'll be dead. The only people who have a reason to be like kind of on the mini boss directly on the melee, the rest should be halfway in between Nausea and the
coming in.
Have you? Okay.
Ah, I can't pass swap and get at the same time.
Can somebody please get lost up? Okay, a healer.
I was, but then I got thingy.
Bubbles.
Was a monkey.
Guys, can you just take a look where the boss is and stand halfway?
Back up on the main boss.
Yeah, I'm having such ping issues that I cannot play. Oh.
Do you need me to go downstairs again?
I don't think I'm in the game anymore.
Okay, going down.
Fuck, I'm down as well. Not sure.
It's like that, I'm going back up.
Yeah.
If you have the small fat circle from the creeper on you, wait until you're actually stuck, and then roll dodge. Small bubbles here. Creeper. Don't attack the mini boss, creeper.
Turn the boss away. Oh, bubbles.
Bubble on the tank.
I've got to go down. Slactor, can you take?
Yeah.
Hey, stay still.
Sorry. I thought that was the kiting one. I fucked up.
No, that wasn't. That was your sign.
You need spheres.
That's spear needed.
There are loads of people up here.
Over there. Go.
And only 2 people actually made it, me and somebody else, to the...
Yeah, it's me and you, I think, Cal, that's supposed to be down there.
Do you have the mini boss or?
I have the mini boss, yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody should be between the boss and the mini boss.
Okay, I'm in.
spear, guys?
Portal.
I'm going in.
Okay. Moving this boss away from the portal.
Mini boss down.
No, yep, 30k. Okay.
Creeper. I've got it.
Bubbles.
More bubbles first, then.
Rescue point at Zamaja.
Itch.
You've got your spears. Stand still, Linda. Creeper at the back. Bubbles.
Try and get those spheres down.
Right, be ready, guys. Going execute. Sides, please, everybody.
Stand right inside the frog legs.
Yep.
And for healing, the easiest sequence you can do is drop 2 healing springs, complete full heavy attack, and then the Rooster of Retribution.
Oh, unbelievable.
Creeper.
We're standing inside the circle of protection, by the way.
Creeper left group. Bubbles left group. Ice right group.
Oh. There we go.
That was veteran, I would have been dead for a long time ago.
Oh yes. But it was better. But it was a lot better than the first time. It was still stacking was still horrible. But overall it was better.
Right, I've got Sioria's ring if anybody wants it. Anything Reliquin, please. I've got infused guards.
The Welcanal shall continue on! Yes, though I can't say the same for Cloudrest. The city may never recover.
Oh my god, Reliquins. Restoration.
Can I have the jack, please?
You want Jack?
Yes,
okay.
Please.
Count.
Oh shit.
Can I get that lightning staff?
Sure.
Oh wait.
Can I get that relic? Oh no, hang on. I want divines, hopefully. Love divines.
Was that Coco wanting an Olivine lightning staff?
It is.
It is, yes.
Wait,
wow!
Wait. First up. Other healers. Any healer here?
I need it. I don't have it yet. I've been asking for it many times.
But is that
Cool,
Coco about to want to actually heal?
I want to have the gear for healer.
Theory crafting build or some shit.
It is for an off heal DD.
That
It'd be a sort of build.
Do you want that body armor Reliquin? Diffused?
Can I have the Sororia ring? I think I saw one.
Dante, did you need the infused guards of Reliquin?
I think I may do. Anything Reliquin I actually need at the moment for my Stamplar.
I have Reliquin, but
Stamplar's making a comeback.
Oh yes it is.
Thank you. Where's Coco gone? Oh, he's there.
I'm the ground.
I'm going to call it there, guys, and disappear.
Good night.
So yeah. Good night,
Was
all.
there any way, by the way, because one of the things.
If you were giving me the legs, if you need them, you shouldn't be trading with me.
I also got legs in Reliquien, but well fitted.
Oh.
And what legs were they?
Reliquien.
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah, I got Reliquien well fitted legs. If anybody wants.
That was Froz.
No. So, what?
Well, thank you everybody for coming along and watching the stream of the VMall Core Group's timed run. Also, thank you for coming along and having a look at normal Cloud Rest Plus free, running through the new core members through that. Please do like, subscribe and share my channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Normally I will be streaming ESO on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays, however next week will just be Saturday. Again, thank you for coming. Please do like, subscribe and share, and I shall see you all in the next video.